welcome. What's up? What's up, guys? So, okay, how has been your trading this week? Mine has been fairly fine. Closed the week in positive, and hope also yours was fine. So, okay, in this video, I'm going to give you a review of how I took my trades, how I executed, and okay, just around everything about my trades this week, and take them as examples on my strategy that I dropped in my previous video. I think they'll serve as a very good example. So, okay, let's get into it. So, Monday, I took the following trades. I took a breakout and retest of this zone. Price was moving fairly in this channel. Finally got a breakout, a closure outside, and got a retest. Anticipated for price to move bearish, but I think price stopped me out, and surprising later, immediately after stopping me out, it pumped to my direction. That was quite unfortunate for that trade. Second trade for Monday, also a breakout, a retest, anticipated for price to move bearish, but also got stopped out. But I think my stop was fairly fine because I placed it considerably. I gave it room. I gave it room above this zone here, but I think the market was a bit volatile. It stopped me out, and also surprisingly reversed to continue to my direction. So Monday was supposed to be a positive day, but eventually ended in a negative. But anyways, those were my two trades on Monday, and we move on to Tuesday. Tuesday I took this trade here, also a break and retest, the third one for the week. So price moving fairly in this channel, breakout, a retest, and anticipated for price to move up. My stop originally was below this point here, so immediately I got a 1-to-1 I secured, and later I think I noticed the market is losing momentum. So as you can see, this small candle, so I was a bit conservative with this position, so I closed it. And surprisingly, guys, from this point, imagine from this point to this point, I think it was something around 50 points. So that one was a fairly good return for that trade. And okay, I forgot to do some. I want to break down to you how I took. So for Monday, the first trade that I took, I think I lost around 12 points. So for Monday, I think I lost 12 points for the first trade. The second one, I think I also lost 11 points. So this one trade, the one for Tuesday, I think if you average the securing and the closure of the total runner, I think it averaged at around 40 points. So that was a fairly good return. So for Wednesday, let me show you the Wednesday trades. I was interested in this point here, and I think price came to that point. Price was breakout of this channel, but later it closed back in the channel, gave us a nice retest of this zone. So I think I hesitated a bit on this trade, and price I think continued bullish. So I think my entry was supposed to be here and my stop around here. So this one was supposed to be a good trade, but I learned my lesson on this trade. I should have went in a bit early. So on average on this position, I lost something about 12 points. So moving on to Thursday. Wednesday I took one trade. So for Thursday, Thursday I took this position here. Yeah. So something I've been backtesting on my backtesting, I've noticed that on the 5 minute, when I get three touches, a first touch, a second touch, and price come to touch the trend line for the third time, regardless whether it is touching a key zone, just the trend line. I've noticed that price has a tendency of continuing with that channel. So this is something I have noticed has a high probability of working out, and it's something I have data on, so I have confidence in it. So okay, executed. This is 1 minute. So on the 5, it looked like this the first touch. This one looked the second touch. So price was coming to touch this trend line for the third time. So executed on that, anticipated for price to move bearish. Originally, my stop was above this zone here. This one was the this was a tightened stop. So this was fairly a good trade. It played out nice, secured, and the rest hit TP. Moving on to Thursday, I think I took two trades. This was a second trade. Also, I think this was a third touch trade, and I think I closed a good portion of my trade against my direction, something around negative about 8 points, 8 9 points. But eventually, price reversed and moved to my direction, closed full at around this point here. So, and as you can see, maybe later I should have been stopped out, but I think this was a very good decision to close the position at this point. So that was it for Thursday. So for the first position that I took on Thursday, I think I took around 20 points on average. Sorry, I took around 20 points on Thursday, and the second one I took an average of something about 5 points. So finally on Friday, where's Friday? Okay, here's Friday. So for Friday, I took this trade here, a continuation of this trend, the first touch, second touch, the third touch trade. So originally my stop was executed at here. This one was the tightened one. As you can see, price moved very well. So on average, this position I took around if you average, I took something about 35 points. Something, sorry, 35 points. So if you average these positions, I think for the week I closed somewhere about 31 point something percent. So this was a fairly good week for me, and I can't complain. So guys, something I would advise you, even if you don't use this strategy and already, just backtest your strategy, because if I never backtest, maybe I would never have noticed the third touch trades. So okay, I think that is it for this video, and see you on the next one. Peace.